Are you trying to buy and sell a home at the same time? I know it sounds simple, but it's actually one of the trickiest moves a family can make. Just last month, I worked with a couple here in Harrisburg. They were busy with jobs, kids, pets, and a house that just wasn't ready for market. It could have been absolute chaos. In my last 7 years of helping families move up to their next home, I've seen the same mistake again and again. And today I'll show you what not to do and what to do instead. Oh, and I've got this bonus for you. If you look down in the comments below, I'll provide you with a move up buyer stress-free game plan that you can download for the step-by-step process. You'll find the link in the comments below. Okay, so here is the number one mistakes I see with my move up buyers. People tend to fall in love with their dream home before they have a plan to sell their current one. That is not a smart idea. I know, I see you scrolling on Zillow daily, waiting for that perfect house to pop up. Once it does, it feels super exciting. And at first, you are thrilled. You're gonna go see it and dream of what it would look like for your family there, start visualizing, but then reality starts to set in. Your house isn't ready to go on the market. Suddenly, you'll be scrambling with showings, financing, family schedules, and before you know it, you could be at risk of carrying 2 mortgages, taking on a payment you weren't prepared for, or even losing the home you love. I'll give you an example. A family here in Harrisburg spotted their dream home online and quickly wanted to book a showing. We went and looked at it, and they absolutely loved it. They could see that as their family home. But they hadn't met with a lender yet, their current house wasn't market ready, and they didn't really know what next steps to take. They felt lost and almost paralyzed, worried that they might lose this house. So I helped them take a deep breath, slow down, and form a game plan. We set them up with a phone call with a local lender, talked through all the pros and cons of the dream home, and walked through their current home to plan out what needed to happen to get it absolutely beautiful and picture ready. My clients don't always love this part of the process, but good staging and photography do go a long way, so hang in there. Fast forward about a month into this process, and not only did they get the dream home under contract, but they also got their home sold in just a few short weeks. We were able to line up those close dates with minimal hassle, and that is the power of teamwork and a good plan. So if you're even starting to think about the next house, the smartest first step really isn't Zillow. It's a strategy session. And it's not just about prepping your home, it's about getting to know you, your family, how you use your spaces, and what you love, what drives you crazy about your home, and what your next home could mean for you. Usually this conversation helps us figure out what type of home you're really looking for. From there, we can get your current home ready and position you for that next chapter. The more advanced planning we can have, the better. So when that dream home does show up, you're absolutely prepared and feel confident. I've seen this work for so many families, and what I've learned is this one first step takes the stress out and gives you back all of the control. And once you have that control, then you can move on to the next piece, which is timing. It definitely makes sense that you would think timing is the hard part. And it can be, but here's where it actually gets interesting. The real magic comes in how you present your home to the market. With my interior design background, I know how to make your house shine, so buyers will see it online and fall in love before even seeing it in person. And here's what I know works. When your home looks its best, it will sell faster. You'll feel way more confident, and you'll get to make smarter decisions about your next move. Okay. Now, once your home is prepped, here are 3 more keys to keep in mind. First, you need to understand how a contingent offer works. A contingent offer means that the sale of your home is contingent to buy that next home, which means you can't do one without the other. And knowing how all that works up front makes it a lot easier and takes out the mystery. Second, list with timing that fits both the market and your family. Sometimes we want to list right before you go out of town on vacation, so it's less hassle. And third, we need to have a backup plan. Whether you're talking to your lender about options or lining up short-term housing, maybe even talking to your in-laws, that will give you the peace of mind. Hopefully we don't have to use it, but you've got it. Because when you have that safety net, the whole process will feel a lot easier. You don't have to do it the hard way. With the right plan, it can actually be a lot of fun. That's why I created the Move Up Buyer Stress-Free Guide game plan. It's a simple checklist that walks you through prepping your home, talking to your lender, setting up backup options so you feel that confidence instead of chaotic. Grab it in the link below. Okay, so now you know how to move up without the stress. The next question is, where do you see your family thriving? If Harrisburg might be on your radar, check out this next video where I break down the areas and what life is really like living in Harrisburg, South Dakota.